Hello and welcome to Longship Gaming. Today we are playing Marvel Champions. It's going to be our first game of Maria Hill taking on Batroc. Is Colin Batroc, not the Batroc, the leader, but still. Kind of an interesting villain, one of those that's from the depths of the Marvel Comics Rogues Gallery. Did show up in a couple of... I think he showed up in Winter Soldier and in Falcon and Winter Soldier. So that's, yeah. And he was a much more potent sort of guy in a way, than he ever was in the Marvel Universe. But it's kind of interesting that we're taking him on. He's just a kickboxing parkour guy. But we are going to be playing basically the director of S.H.I.E.L.D., or one of the directors of S.H.I.E.L.D. at various times, Maria Hill, a character I've always liked in the Marvel Universe. Loved her in the MCU. I thought she was a great, competent character. Spoiler alert, I didn't like how they really did her dirty when they took her out of the Marvel Universe, for anybody who happened to watch Secret Invasion. Not the way you'd think someone would go out. Hell, Coulson went out and then came back, better than that. So maybe she got blown up. When she got blown up, it was a life model decoy, which is a card in her deck. So we shall see. So anyway, went on to the old Marvel Champions database, had a look at recent decks, of which there are a few. Found one that really leverages her ability to call in the various helicarriers, and this one is all about being able to bring out really big bruiser allies. Beta Ray Bill, Storm, Heimdall, ones that you don't usually see because they are so very expensive to bring out. But then again, so is the Circe at 6 support. That just allows you to, with 2 deployment counters, to be able to play out very expensive allies from your hand. We have to really worry about, I'm wondering, I wanted to play this, this one seemed interesting, it was leadership deck, but there's so much thwarting to do against Batroc. We're infiltrating the island embassy, but there's an alert level. We have to keep the alert level down. We have to basically make our way through 3 stages to be able to defeat this. Beating up Batroc, it just basically means he resets because he keeps coming back all the time. With 12 health, at least that allows us to strip threat off the main scheme. So I think this is going to be an interesting one. Should be a lot of fun. And of course, have a look in the description of the video. There is a link to the deck and crediting the author as usual. So this will be an interesting one. I don't know how it's going to turn out. My first play of Maria. So keep an eye out for any errors I might make. Yeah, so it should be a fun one. We'll be right back after I shuffle up with Maria Hill taking on Batroc. Alright, we're back. We're shuffled up. We have our starting 6 cards. We have Noble Sacrifice, Heimdall, the Circe, Energy, Reinforcements, and Go Down Swinging. I feel like the Circe is really important to try and get out early. I don't know how effective that's going to be. We definitely need Energy. We don't have... I don't think we'll be able to play it out right away. Heimdall's way too expensive without having the Circe out. We don't have an ally out, so that doesn't do any good. I wonder if I keep Reinforcements, because that definitely will help with that. I mean, it's sort of wishful thinking in a way. Search out for shield support. Well, at least that gives us another card on her action, but it does exhaust her, and I want to be able to do thwarting. Huh. Interesting choices. I think we'll keep Reinforcements. We'd have to really, high roll this one. Reinforcements again, Noble Sacrifice, and the Helicarrier. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could get the Circe out, but we can't do anything with it. You know what? Since that's sort of the core of what she does, I'm going to do it. So we'll flip over. We will do a thwart. Yeah. And then we'll have to take the hit, and we put 1 threat on there. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel, okay, I know that it's the usual thing to have, 5 cards in hero form, but I feel that maybe a character like this should, be one of the very rare, if not the only ones that could have a hand size of 6 on the other side. It makes up for the fact that, well, I mean, there's plenty of characters that are just human. Okay, Shield Director. Let's see. Command Team. Captain America. Dum Dum. Interesting. Shield Director. Reinforcements. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. Threat goes on. He's going to attack. We're just going to take it. So it's an attack of 2, 3, 4. 1 goes on to here. We can't take a lot of hits like this, but so be it. Encounter card, Leaping Kick. Attacks the ally with the most remaining hit points. If there are no allies, he attacks us again. I don't think I can survive getting another kick like that in the face, so I'm going to have to defend. So an attack of 2, 3, so we take 1. And another 1 goes on here. Okay. Okay. Huh. What to do? Okay. One, 2. Put out Shield Director. We're going to put another 1 back on this, but we're not really going to need it because we're going to play out Dum Dum. And then we're going to thwart 3 off of here. Unfortunately, we have nothing else. Yeah, I would have liked to do more, but I don't, yeah, we can't really do much else here, so. But we're keeping Captain America for sure because we have access to that. Gonna flip down. Okay, so now basically with these two, we are always going to have access to the Circe. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. Got America, supporting staff, the hard call, life model decoy, that's pretty good, storm, and on the double. Okay. Sadly, that's not a scheme. Okay. So, throw goes on. He's going to scheme. He schemes for 2, for 3. Commandeer Security Office. Okay. When revealed, if alert level is on the high side, place an acceleration token. Here. When defeated, remove 1 threat from alert level. Oh, okay. I can live with that. Oh, it's not, doesn't have hinder, it's just 3. Okay. Okay. I dig it. Maria, she's hurt. So I need to heal before I do. Interesting, she's always shield. Huh. Hold on. These are actions, not hero actions. Oh. Okay. So I can actually. It's interesting in a way because the thematically, like, she's not in the field that much. She's sitting behind a desk doing a lot of paperwork. Huh. Okay. Well, I like that a lot. So we're going to put another one on the Circe. Okay. Man, there's a lot we can do here. It's on our other side where we can move the counters around. Huh. Wow. I wonder if I do flip over to have that utility, because I got Captain America who can take a hit, and Storm's going to do an excellent job of thwarting. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. So once we sort of get this under control, yeah, I still think I need more of my stuff out. Okay. So, Circe will bring out Captain America. Then we have a 0 cost card to ready any number of shield supports that combined printed cost of 6 or less. So that's going to be the Circe. Then we're going to do it again and put out Storm. We'll put out Support Staff, which has 3 counters on it. We're going to use her action to move a counter to the Circe. We don't need to generate that yet, and I'm going to hang on to Life Model Decoy. Okay, so Steve comes in tough, which is good. I'm going to have Dum Dum thwart everything off of Commandeer Security Office. So one threat comes off of the alert level. We'll have Storm. Thwart 2 off of here. Yeah, we have to be thwarting this one to move through it. So that's our most important thing. And of course we have Steve here to take a hit for us. Hang on to Life Model Decoy. One, two, three, four. The Iliad. Go down swinging. Nick Fury. Command Team. Life Model Decoy. What does the Iliad do? Shield vehicle uses 3 mission counters. Exhaust the Iliad to remove 1 mission counter from it. Five damage to an enemy, 4 threat from a scheme, 3 damage from an identity. Wow. That's pretty good. Okay. So, 1 threat goes on. He's going to attack. Actually, did I? So he attacked twice. But I gotten everything. I think I had everything off of alert level. Yeah, I did. Okay. I think that's right. So he's going to attack. We'll have Steve block. So that just pings his tough off. Another alert will go on to here. Counter card. An AIM soldier. Patrol. Find an AIM scientist. Well, actually, let's first look in here. No. All these AIM guys. There we go. Okay. Now we have a bit of a problem, because when characters are defeated, except by consequential damage, you place a threat there. But I can spend resources to get rid of it. Okay. Okay. Well, this guy's got to go first, obviously. And then we have to thwart after that. Is there a way to take him out? Efficiently. Okay. Well, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to put... We're not going to be able to trigger the CRC twice, nor do we want to. So we're going to put one on here. Okay. Then we're going to bring out Nick. Yeah, we do not want the alert level to go high. So, don't think I'm going to be able to play the Iliad. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to generate a resource here to remove a threat. Then we're going to hit him for 1. Hit him for 2. So the soldier's gone. So that'll put 1 here. You never know, I might have the resources to play the Iliad in the future. So I think we're going to command team. Ready Storm, because she'll be defeated by consequential damage, so threat won't go on. So Storm is going to take out the AIM scientist. Nick Fury is going to thwart the alert level. And we will put a token back onto the CRC. We're going to hold on to the Iliad. Okay. One, two, three, four. Iliad, call for backup, special funding, save the day, special funding. Whew. Okay, well that's just an Iliad right there. Huh. Okay. So, threat goes on. Whoops. He's going to attack. Honestly, there's not much for her to do. When I can do so much with everything that I have. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to defend. Attack of 2. Um, either spend one resource of any type, or this card gains 3. Well, I don't want to spend the resource because I need it to be able to play out almost everything. I'm not going to be able to call for backup, am I? Because I won't have the card for it. So the Iliad, yeah. I'm just going to be spending everything out of my hand, I think. I'd rather not take any damage, so I think I'll have the resources for next turn like that. Okay. So we didn't take anything. Encounter card, heightened reflexes. 4 leap count. Wow, so many counters. Actually, let's just put it here. This is all counters all the time. 4 leap counters. When Batroc would take any amount of damage, prevent 2 of that and remove 1 leap counter from here. Okay, well, I'm not really planning on punching him much. And of course, 1 goes on here because he attacked. Okay. Okay. So, what do we do? I feel like I'm going to flip down this turn, just because I can. I mean, a lot of thwarting is going to happen, but I don't think I want to advance that yet until I have more available. Okay, so we're going to do this. Both of these and call for backup to pay for the Iliad. So it's going to come in with 2 more all-purpose counters. So it's going to come in with 5. You know, this is very interesting deck, this. In that I don't think, like, she's just so resource efficient. I think we're really lucky having the Circe out as early as we did. Okay. Wow. I guess. Oh, I got a lot of options here. Who do we want to put a counter on? I feel like support staff. Okay. What's the Iliad going to do? Deal 5 damage. And with the command team, I could do that twice. Problem, of course, with Batroc, I could do a bunch of damage. Oh, I can't do it twice. The command team is only for allies. But I think I probably just want to have Cat America around, and it can probably go in the bin. Okay. I don't have an ally to play. I can keep command team fueled up. Okay. So this might sort of be overpaying a little. No, I don't this is not likely to go up. If I flip down, that's not going to go up. So we're gonna, it's gonna thwart, and we'll put a counter back on command team, and we'll have him thwart again. So he's gonna thwart for a total of 4. We could flip that, but I don't think I want to do that yet. So Nick's gone. We'll, I think, just thwart for 2. And then we're gonna ding him using the Iliad for 5, so he's going to take 3. I think I just want to keep him low and just work on thwarting. He took 3, didn't take 9. Okay. So it's going to take a counter off of this. Okay. Because we need to whittle that down a bit. And we have the Iliad, I guess, dropping bombs on him repeatedly. Yep, and then we're going to flip down, and we're good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Giant Man. Agent 13, excellent. Superpower training, Beta Ray Bill, all points, bulletin. And build support. Good lord. Okay. It's a lot of options. Okay. Throw goes on. He's going to scheme. Schemes for 2. For 4. Still trying to infiltrate. But I want to be set up better than I am. Counter card. Press conference. After the player phase ends. Okay, so we just need to exhaust and we can discard it. That's, you know what? That's perfectly fine. I think there's no better time for a press conference. Apparently, that's what's interrupting our work. I mean, it is all paperwork. You know, making sure we have those funding pipelines and so on. Okay, I don't mind that one at all. In fact, I'm just going to get rid of it right now. Because I do not want to lose my precious counters. Okay, so, whoa, what do we got going here? We have a lot going on. Okay. Is there anything in here that requires hero action? All points bulletin. How many shield supports do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, all points bulletin's pretty good. Wow, okay. I can just stay in alter ego. Well, with the exception of all points bulletin. That's costly, though. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Okay. So, yeah, I do think I need... So we're going to place a counter back on the Circe. We're going to use upgrades. So upgrades and supports from superpower training. I guess the question is, the decoy's free, another command team, the helicarrier, which is really good for us. Yeah, so I think I'm going to spend one to put out build support. Then we will play Agent 13. Then she will thwart this for 2, which will stand the Circe up. We'll use support staff. No, we will not. No, I already did that. We don't need to do that. We're going to do it again, and we're going to put out Beta Ray Bill. We have a cat visit, as you can see from the tail. Beta Ray Bill, after he attacks and defeats a minion, remove 2 threat from the main scheme. That's fine. We're going to go get a support, and that's going to be the helicarrier. Can go here. Captain America can't, excuse me, can thwart 2 off of here. I think I'm in a good spot. Do I can't thwart all of it off. But maybe, yeah, so we're going to stand up No, hold on. We're not going to do that yet. We're going to hit him for 5, which takes another counter off here. That's going to stand up. No, then we'll take one off of here and stand up Agent 13. Then Agent 13 will thwart. We need to start progressing because we're halfway through his deck. That's going to stand the Iliad back up. Then we'll use the Iliad again. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh. Use the Iliad again actually to thwart. So we're down to 2. This. Okay. To A. Okay, nothing. When the last threat is removed from this scheme, set aside 1 rescued captive ally into play exhausted under player's control. The players may advance stage 3. If they do not advance, place 3 threat here. We need 1 rescue captive to survive. Okay. So not a big change. It seems all right. Put 1 set aside rescue captive ally. Okay. The players may advance. If they do not, place 3 threat here. Okay. Huh. Oh, I should have damage on Bill. Yeah, you know, yeah, okay, we are going to flip to this side. And we'll play all points bulletin. Because we have to. We'll hang on to Giant Man. For each shield support we control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we just blank this instantly. So we get a rescued captive. You can exhaust them as a hero action, remove 1 threat from the main scheme. Okay. Wow, that's a tough rescue captive. Okay. Yeah, we'll just keep her. And then this is going to flip. When revealed, if the alert level is on high, deal each... Okay, there isn't. Otherwise, remove all threat from the alert level and flip it to its high side. Okay. So we don't get another captive, right? Hey, get away from there. Okay. So we don't get another one. Oh, that's why there's 4, because each person gets 1. Okay. Oh, into play exhausted. Okay. So you can't just immediately get rid of threat level off of here? Okay, I get it. Okay, so when revealed, flip it to high. And put, okay, so 2 go onto it. Okay. because we're playing expert. When an enemy attacks, it attacks the rescued captive instead. Oof. Okay. Well, I don't like that. Luckily, I do have one. I have Giant Man as a resource to be able to get one off of here. So, yeah. Huh. There's 12 on here. Oh my goodness. This feels like the trap scenario by the Sinister Six. Yeah, I wonder if I should have slow rolled it there, but we'll see what happens. Because we do not wish to lose. Yeah, we can't let the captive die. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, Marvel, Command Team, All Points Bolton, Genius, and Save the Day. Interesting. We could maybe, if we survive this turn, get out of it. One thing I need to look up is whether or not I can just take this hit instead of the captive. Alright, so I've confirmed that I can defend the rescued captives, so I'm just going to do that with my face, I think. Alright, so, one threat goes on. He's going to attack. We will defend with our face. An attack of 3 now. 4, 5, so we take 3. One goes on here because we do not want this to go off. And encounter card. For each character you control, choose to either exhaust that character or place one threat on alert level. Oh my god. So that's awful. Wow. Okay, it's not so bad because we have Command Team. So let me think this through. This is his only activation. I can afford to put 1 on it. Can't exhaust here. We do have to do all 4. Oh my god. Or 2 threat. Oh no. For each character you control, choose to either exhaust that character or place 1 threat on the alert level, 2 threat instead if alert level is on the high side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 go on and I lose anyway. Really? So, had I... No, I had to defend the captive, because the captive would have died from that attack. So when... For each character you control... Yeah, I have no way out of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be a 10 total, 2 go on, and then we lose. Oh my god. Really? Of all, like, security cameras back to back, of all the cards, oh my God, it's 3 in a row. And I shuffled this really thoroughly. There was no way out of this. Unbelievable. That I am, because next turn I had more than enough threat or thwarting on the board, I'm almost certain, to get rid of all of it. Oh, even at all points bulletin. Oh my God. Okay. Now, this is one of those times playing this game, like, that absolutely infuriates me. I know it's range or whatever, but I did everything I could to mitigate the alert level going off. So even if I had slow rolled the previous stage of the scheme and had, it would have even worse for me if I had more of these out. Like, I navigated that as best as I could, but there is literally nothing I can do about it. I've got no way to cancel that card. Oh my God, that is absolutely infuriating. Because next turn, had that not happened, let's say we didn't have 3 security cameras in a row. Whoa, okay. Well, things weren't, I would have to navigate it somewhat differently there for sure. But because that had patrol, oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta say, that is absolutely infuriating. We're on our way to a definitive victory on the next turn. Okay, well, whatever. I can't. Again, love this game, but sometimes it is absolutely infuriating. All right, well, I guess we will, because we are playing through these games alphabetically throughout the year, so we won't see Maria nor Batroc again for another year. That game was this was absolutely winnable if it wasn't for that one card. Just astonishing. Like, had I decided just to take the hit, it wouldn't have mattered. It would have been fine. Because I could have exhausted everything to stop that. And I would have been able to survive for another turn. You know, I could have had Agent 13 stand up, do some thwarting. So I could have Iliaded. There's all sorts of things I could have done. But, my goodness. Another command team, all points bulletin. Yeah, I think I had the next one in the bag, for sure. I could have sacrificed Steve to thwart for 6 off the main. Okay, anyway, woulda, coulda, shoulda, but just so frustrating. So, that's it, and thanks for watching. Until next time, happy gaming. Thank you so much for watching Longship Gaming. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It will really help the channel to grow and improve. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when more Longship Gaming content goes live. Until next time, happy gaming.